Jeffrey.
Welcome to Volume 1, Episode 1 of Brunch with the Broidos, or, for the Mexican viewers, Brunch with the Broido. So we're having, what? We're having roast beef roll-ups made with flour imported from India. It's called atta, and it's 100% durum wheat, whole wheat, and it's used for making these flatbreads, which we make. And we have, in honor of Linda Eklund, we have Diet Coke.
Speaking of Linda.
Speaking of Linda.
Whose name tag has been taken down from the guest room door. There is a controversy going on that perhaps Jeffrey looks too much like a hippie. So Jeffrey today has put on part business attire, and I hope
Phil Frandler should be satisfied.
yes, and I hope that Linda is pleased. And
Linda agreed with Frandler that I needed a visit from the Queer Eye for the straight guy, and I think I'm just fine like this.
well, I'm sad about it, Jeffrey, but we must move on for when I'm going to try this.
Oh, here's Wally Ballou looking for a piece of roast beef.
You want it?
Here, baby. Let me have that.
That is good.
Well, it's that Boar's Head London pork.
It's very good.
Talking with my mouth full on camera, it's disgraceful.
We have, on our first date, Michael Hackett had asked for some puppets. We have...
Clowns to the right of us and
Heads
jokers
off.
to the left of us.
Yes. Hello, Jeffrey.
Hello, Barbara.
That works. So what's the news today, Jeffrey?
Well, the news is that we're very boring people and we shouldn't have a lunchtime radio show, TV show, whatever it is.
Why not?
Well, oh, hello.
This is the guest star.
This is Wally Ballou. I've ruined him. He's 2 years old, and I've been feeding him human food. And he now thinks it's his due. He eats lettuce. He eats corn. He's particularly fond of the cobs when the kernels have been eaten off. He eats roast beef. He eats almost any kind of cheese.
This really is good. We'll have to move this outside one day and have our brunch in the garden. The garden is almost finished in the back, except for the daylilies, which we have to yank out and plant, well, I guess about 300 tulips.
You know, we never took that picture of the back garden. I should do that.
You should do that.
I'll post that today.
Yes.
Even though there's no sun, it's been raining now for days after having temperatures over 100 for several days and no rain. So,
should we talk about world matters?
you have some flour on your,
Oh, I do?
the other side. World matters. Well, we could talk about Rick Perry's prayer vigil in Texas causing the stock market crash.
It caused it?
Well, that's what some people are saying.
Oh, I think I would rather talk about where's Harold camping.
Oh, he's just waiting for October. Didn't he say October was the next?
October 11th.
October 11th.
And I'm getting my bet in now that before October 11th he will conveniently die. And
He deserves to.
no, but his followers can say that he was called, he did go. That's my prediction.
Could happen.
It could happen.
So do you think the stock market is going to come back this week?
I think it'll come back, and then I think it'll bounce the other way. And as you like to say, the money pump will keep on pumping.
Yes, and what's it pumping? It's pumping money out of the hands of small investors into the hands of the embarrassingly wealthy.
Which is not us. No, no, no.
Wally Balloon, he's stalking.
He's stalking. Oh, by the way, a lot of you have not seen, these are actually original hippie-type boots.
Minnetonka.
Are they actually marked
They're
Minnetonka?
Minnetonka moccasins, yeah.
So they have the sensible front lace, not the stylish buccaneer side lace.
Oh, I have flour on my shoes. Yes, the side lace is very attractive. There's only one problem. You can't lace them without going into contortions.
And where you bring in Rochester. Rochester will lace up your boots and complain about it.
Right.
So what is one supposed to do when one has never had a show before?
Well, as this was based on Dorothy and Dick,
Dorothy and Dick.
the radio show in New York with Dorothy Kilgallen and Dick Colmar, her husband. We did listen to a couple of those, and they were appallingly boring.
Yes,
So this is in the right spirit.
this is in the right spirit. We don't have any notes.
Yes, we do. Here's a C. Middle C. That's a note.
That's a middle C.
Here's G.
Are you planning?
Another note.
Will you be planning to play?
Not this time.
Maybe some other time.
Maybe some other time.
This will give us reason to practice our instruments, because we can then scare people playing fiddle and guitar. And maybe Jeffrey will sing. One does not know.
Have to sing Let the Sun Shine In.
Oh Lord. Have you recovered from that yet?
I'm still rather high from it. It was a wonderful experience.
It really was.
Okay, well,
I think this is a good first try. If you have any suggestions of topics or set design,
or lunch.
or lunch, yes. Perhaps we will have a vegetarian lunch shortly for Leslie.
We often do.
We have more of them than we have carnivore lunches. Deadly carnivore lunches.
But they're not vegan, because when we have vegetarian lunches, it usually involves cheese.
But they're cheese from contented cows, or sheep, or maybe goats. We're getting in more trouble.
Yeah, it's getting silly. So,
It's silly, so we're gonna say
adieu.
goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Stay tuned for our next episode whenever it happens.
And while this episode was transcribed for later viewing, the next one might be live.
Might be live.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Jeffrey.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'll just edit off the end of it.
You might as well finish eating. This really is good.
That wasn't messy.
Oh, good mustard.
Did you ever look up at the chandelier?
Mm-hmm.
It looks kind of pretty from below, doesn't it? Sort of like flowers.
There's going to be something with Vincent Price, you know it. Dr.
Dropping it?
Fives. Yeah, Dr. Fives will drop in.
I think the floodlights worked out, despite the fact that they're not the right ones.
Very bizarre being taped eating. You have to worry about, am I eating neatly? Now, check this out. Are others left? You got that left.
So,
Point it out. Someday the slowest eater in the world, Queen Joan, will see this. comes to Coke. And this is being brought to you by Coke, only they don't know it. They have not contributed anything.
And you won't know it either, because we're not gonna include this part.
What?
He said goodbye.
So goodbye. Which cat is the cameraman?
Mitzi.
Bye, Mitzi.
I mean, it has to be Mitzi.
Bye.
Because she's the only one intelligent enough to do it, because she's the only one with a Facebook page.
Did you get secret sauce on your time?
Could that?
That's right. It never gets old.
Belching?
Belching with the Broidos.
No sense wearing a tie if it's not necessary.
Oh, but it is.
Not for the rest of the day, isn't it?
Will I be getting long nails? Or the Beth Chapman nails, just keep going. I guess you can turn the camera off now, I'll just